Hello and welcome to another video. Tonight's video is round 5 of the GT Masters series. This week we are at the Hungaroring in Hungary and we are in Tier 2 after getting demoted from Tier 1 in the last race. Tonight's race will be a track temperature of 24 degrees, air temperature of 19 degrees. Start of the time of the race will be 3 PM for an hour and a half race, and it will be in wet conditions. It's not pouring down, but it's not dry, so we'll find out whether or not we'll get a dry line and maybe, just maybe, switch to slick tyres. The length of the Hungaroring is 4.3 kilometres or 2.7 miles with 14 corners, and it was founded in 1986. They have been racing on this layout from about 2003, with the fastest lap ever around there. Probably no surprise to everyone being Lewis Hamilton in the 2020 Hungary Grand Prix. Let's get into the action. Qualifying results: pole was a 150.3. I was back in P11, 2 seconds off. And here we go. Here's the start of the race. Enjoy. As you can see here, being very cautious from the start after the time penalty in the IXR race a few weeks ago. So just making sure we don't make any mistakes by going over the speed limit. Down into turn 1, all getting nice and tight. Oh! Pink McLaren or Ferrari there, giving the green Lexus a little nudge round. Let's put him back to the grid and allow me to get a couple of places. Into turn 3, all nice and steady, everyone staying away from me, all on my own. Nicely. 2 cars in front, having a little battle. Join up with them 2 later in the race perhaps. Watching to find out. I follow the car in front of me going wide, which allows the pink McLaren to back through. I'm really stuck behind the white and black Ferrari, which allows the Lexus to go around the outside of both of us. I seem to be just stuck behind this Ferrari, unfortunately, which has allowed other cars to get past, which has dropped me back a few positions and put the pressure from behind. Can we find a way past this Ferrari and start moving our way up? Here we go, down the pit straight. Got a good slipstream. Pull out into turn 1. Can we get the braking point correct? Yes, we can. Ferrari leaves us plenty of room. Runs a little bit wide. I got a better exit, he's on the AstroTurf, and job done. On to the next one. Here we are, moved up to P10, so 1 position gained so far in the first 4 laps. Lexus goes up the inside of the McLaren, that pushes them too wide. They have a little bit of an argy-bargy. I come around the outside of the McLaren, using the wet line, grip on the outside as there's no rubber down, with the drive around the outside of the McLaren, which then gives me the inside line for the next corner. Job's a good one, and we are through. Can we hold it down the pit straight? Using the power of the bend just to stretch the leg, and that in position to overtake P9. And here we have a battle on the same lap, a little bit further up in 7th and 8th. Lime green Mercedes and the Bentley. Bentley's gone for a very optimistic move there, up the inside, over the grass, and a little spin there. Very well dodged from everyone, and good driving even from the guy on the grass to avoid the contact. Parting of the Mercedes C, and we're through. Fucking awful rejoin that. Fucking hell, that's terrible. I think he did very well not to hit him then. So after them few little instances there, that's put me up into P5. We can watch the battle behind me going on. The pink McLaren, Bentley, Ferrari, all nose to tail. Bentley's going to go for the inside move. Can he make it stick this time? Bit more cautious on the way in. McLaren's got a big snap of oversteer, which is going to allow the Bentley on the inside. Later on the brakes, he's squeezing his nose in there. He squeezed his way through, and the McLaren's gone around, and that's slowed everybody up behind, and that's allowed the Bentley a little bit of breathing space. Now we're back onto my battle on lap 11 for P4 and P5. Now this battle between me and the lime green Mercedes was pretty intense for the entire race, really, first half of the race. Trying to go up the inside here, giving him plenty of room, he's giving me plenty of room. That Mercedes just has a better exit, better drive off the exit. And we're not able to do much there, unfortunately. Here we are, a few laps later, still having a go. I think this was a battle for about a good 20-25 minutes of this constantly happening. He's gone a little bit wide there. We go up the inside, taking advantage. We're side by side into turn 4. Try and run around the outside because you can go a little bit wide. A bit of a snap of a bit of oversteer, and that just cost me the drive on the corner, which allows him to come back through. But because of that, he's outbroken himself a little bit. He's onto the AstroTurf. My chance to get the better acceleration. I go around the outside, hanging it round. But that blinking Mercedes just has too much acceleration out of the corner. We have a little nibble up the inside. Nothing doing there. And after all that, we're still status quo. He's in 4th, I'm in 5th. This is a big battle for the final promotion place. Here we are, 1 lap later, and it's all going on again. He's run a little bit wide there. We've got a good line out here, good acceleration. He's on the AstroTurf, a bit of a slip. Going for a very ambitious move around the outside here. There's a puddle that stops us. We can see we're getting a little bit desperate now. We're trying everywhere, even places that you shouldn't be trying to overtake, we're trying to overtake. But fair play to the Mercedes, he's doing some excellent defending, and I've just got to find a way back through, or through in the first place. Better drive out of this corner. We're side by side into the last corner. Still nothing doing. Can we get him lined up for the straight? It's looking good. We've got the slipstream. On the brakes. Big lunge down the inside. We've got the move done, but he's back through again. Disaster. Don't piss off! What do I have to do to get past? And I think 10 laps later we're still trying to get past. It's getting to a stage now that we might have to try something in the pits or something like that. Down into turn 1. He's broken wide. I've broken a bit late. Better acceleration from the Bentley for once. Please say I can do it now, please. I'm into the lead, but here he comes back up the inside. Runs us both a little bit wide, but nothing doing. And he's back in front, trying everything. We're all snaking about. The guy behind us in 6th has been able to catch us up, and still behind. How is he still in front? How? Oh, brake cap. Here we are again, trying anything. He gets a bigger snap of oversteer. We go for it, we get further along this side. We might actually be able to do it, but we're on the curb, the puddle, and still not able to do it. And the guy behind us is going to have a nosy at us now. Can we keep him behind? Later on the brakes. We're able to keep him behind, and we're right up behind that rear wing of that Mercedes. I've got him. And after the pit stops, we were finally able to get into the pit stops. So that's me up to P4, so further back in the field. This is a battle for 9th and 10th position between the Lexus and I think the Ferrari that we were encountering at the beginning of the race. Pretty sure these two have still been neck and neck through the entire race, really. A little bit wide, that allows the Ferrari to have a nibble up the inside. Can the Ferrari get a good exit and get him down to turn 1? He's unleashing all them prancing horses down the straight. Everything he can. Onto the brakes. Not quite able to do it. Can he get a better traction? Doesn't look like it. Again, later on in the lap. Oh, he's gone! Oh, the Lexus has gone. Disaster. All that hard work, gone. What do we have here? Another Lexus going, another Mercedes going wide. For the battle for 11th and 12th, Mercedes versus Audi. And here we are, an hour and 30 minutes later. The leader, Excellent Ghost 99, comes across the finish line to win. Very well deserved win and a dominant performance here. The race results were the Ghost was in P1, Ejugo Roadrunner in 2, and GRT Arias in 3, and me in P4. So that means us four were promoted to Tier 1 for the next round. I hope you enjoyed the race highlights. If you did, give the video a like, and thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.